Hey guys, how's it going? Just chilling out on the Mindcrack server. Well, fan server. I've been playing for a little bit. Wasn't originally going to record, but I thought, why not? I've got the my first episode uploading right now, and it just kind of got me in the mood for it. So I'm probably going to have a little bit of lag. In fact, I'm definitely going to have a little bit of lag. So yeah, just kind of a update. A lot has changed since the last episode. First off, you can see I had my house. At least, actually, I haven't done the second episode yet. So I'm pretty sure I started building that house over there, but I decided, it was just kind of temporary, just to survive a couple nights. So that got torn down, cannibalized completely, and now I started off building into this hill here, and yeah, I've just been gradually working my way up. Most of the stuff that I've got is just wood, but got a farm going. Ah! Something trampled here! Oop. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to respond to that. It must have been that creeper that ambushed me, or one of those spiders. Damn! Well, that sucks. But I got some wheat growing here. I've got a ton of melons back where my old house used to be. I built this bridge. I'm really liking this. It's really simple. Not too sure about that tree, but I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I got plenty of melons. I mean, melons for freaking days. It's kind of funny because someone was on earlier. Oh, forgive me, I can't remember your name. If there's one thing that I have that's worse than my sense of direction, is my ability to remember names. So anyway, he was in town starving, and so I brought him over 2 stacks of melons. Or at least I initially tried to, because I still haven't figured out my way around here, and I got lost, pretty lost, and I was afraid he was going to starve to death before I got to him. But anyway, here's what I've got going so far. It's getting there. Here, I'll give you guys a little tour. You can see I got my I don't really want to do a huge build on this plot, I decided, because this is a pretty cool looking plot. I mean, heck, a river runs through it. A river runs through it. So I wanted to do as much building as I could that actually changed as little of the natural landscape of this plot as possible. Like, I'm going to keep this here. This is kind of like my backyard pool. This is really the only major modification. That's just a sheep hole. Yeah. I was like, oh man, did one of them escape? Nah, this is my little sheep hole. I don't know what they're going to do there. They're just kind of chilling there. Hey, Pimpin' Panda. So yeah, they're just chilling there. You can see I'm getting my house set up. Got a fancy balcony. I'm really liking this. Not too sure about the redwood though. Not too sure about that, but I do like the balcony itself. It's cozy. I just sort of like how it all looks. And then here's what it's starting to look like from the front. Slowly coming together. See, I didn't want to fill in this. Oh, I was games with a giant floating. See, getting his. I was thinking is RZ Games is the one of the other guys who won the contest with me. And I was just thinking, wow, is he pranking Panda already? So yeah, I actually don't think that I've unless they're like me, their in-game name is different from their um what is IKR? I see that a lot, and it's probably some painfully obvious acronym, but yeah. So yeah, I didn't want to fill in this because this is kind of cool too, a lake. So I built my entrance bridge over it. I did add this though, this little pond waterfall. It's kind of nice, kind of nice. Not too sure about this front yet. I like this. Not too sure about this. Panda says hi. Sweet. Not too sure about this. I originally was going to have this be a deck. Yeah, that's irony. As I'm telling him, I really have to work on talking while typing. I silently type. Oh. So anyway, yeah, what I was originally going to do here was I was going to make this some sort of like front porch. And it just kind of didn't happen that way. I decided to make this path up to it, and so this was going to be kind of the porch. And then I also realized because of how the door is set, I wasn't sure how well it would work. I kind of like that. I mean, I felt like something needs to be here around the door. I'm not so sure about the red again. Kind of like that. My house is starting to look like that Napolitan ice cream, if I pronounce that right. I'm pretty sure it's not Napoleon ice cream. I used to call it that as a kid all the time. Don't know why, but yeah. So, but I like that. I've always been trying to get window shades for a while, and those the half slabs on the top of the block seem to work pretty well. I had been using trapdoors for a long time, but it sucks that you can't stick those on glass. But anyway, to continue with the tour, outside of the house at least, I got all these along the house, and I really like how this looks. I'm digging that big time. Not too sure about the jungle. I think, if I'm not mistaken, there's a darker color of the natural wood. I haven't seen it yet on the server, but I think what I would like to do is make the darker color this outline, and then replace this jungle with this. But at the same time, I kind of, from a distance, like when the details blur, and it gives it that kind of a rustic look that I actually really like. So anyway, carry on. Right here, I have a chicken coop. Let's give him some light. A little dark in here, but yeah, lots of chickens. And I was busy trying to close this up, but well, for one thing, I ran out of glass, and for another thing is I couldn't think of I couldn't think of an easy way to oh. I've been knocking down torches in order to build stuff, and I keep forgetting to replace it. But I couldn't think of a good way to throw the eggs back down there to repopulate them. So, and here's the entranceway. I actually think I might have this in my other video. I'm probably going to start working on that one, have that ready, and then I'll be able to upload that in a day or so. But it may or may not have this, because I've had this guy for a little while. You can see it works pretty well. Get into me. Oh, so many eggs. Just amassing a collection here. And then, you know, this is pretty much community. I'm just trying to, you know what, I gotta show this part anyway, so. You know, I'm trying to keep my chicken population high, so then whenever, you know, I get really hungry and starving, I can just shank one of them like that. And then, oh, that one didn't drop anything? Really? How about you? There we go. So yeah, all of it. Whoa! I didn't mean to jump there! Oh, yeah. So yeah, it's pretty high yield so far. There's not as many chickens as I would hope. Not enough where I can just go in here and just start, you know, shanking their undersides until I'm covered in chicken meat. But here's how I came up with repopulating them. Just a little stairway up here. The chicken reloader. And that's all it is. And that's kind of why I have these half slabs extending out on this side. Just to cover this up without... Because I like how this looks, this outer part looks on the outside. And I didn't want to redo that. Oh no! No! I hate it when that happens. Come on. I got 3 of them out of 1 egg earlier. Oh, no, no, no! There we go. Yeah, sometimes when I throw them against the wall, they'll drop down fine. I guess sometimes it's just safer to throw it into that corner there, so the water will push them out. But yeah, that's that. Pretty sexy. I'll just carry the chicken with me. We'll go back into the downstairs entrance. I really liked how this looked before, when this was just a hill and it was just kind of like a wooden structure that looked like it was built into the hill. I'm definitely going to have to update this design now that I have more resources down here. Not so sure how I'm going to do that yet. I do kind of like how it looks, so I might just change up the colors a bit. Maybe I'll use cobble. Who knows? But I like how I did that corner there. This corner here. I think that looks really sexy. Really sexy. So, we'll see. Plenty of ideas. I'm still pretty new to the whole building aspect, so still getting used to it. Oh, got some glass. Hang on, before I continue on with the super awesome tour. Let us patch that chicken hole. Cluck, cluck, cluck. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this looks cool. I really like how this looks for my chicken coop. So yeah. Now, let's go in through the front. The house is severely underfurnished, but of course I'm still building the damn thing, so priorities. First things first. I mostly have slab floor. Kind of comes down like this. This I might make red. Kind of like a floor mat of some sort, and then change that. I don't know yet. But here's how it's looking from inside. I'm not too sure about these corner decorations yet. I do like how they make it look like an art, but it doesn't really blend well into the wall. So still working on that. Oh, and I've been kind of wondering whether or not I'm going to make that into the jungle log, because honestly, I think it looks pretty good like that. It's not very consistent with the rest of the house. So I'm kind of on the fence about that. Got some sexy stairs going. Got my one painting in this room. I'm gonna put more windows here. It just needs it. I don't need a lot of privacy down here anyway. So this doohickey here, sort of like a couch, sort of. Since it's built in, just got some wool here, and yeah. And this is a Lupus coffee table. Compliments of the awesome dude who received my melons earlier. Yeah, and that was nice. I wasn't even expecting anything in return. I had like 4 stacks of melons in my inventory because, I mean, you got a patch like that and you just fill up so fast. I've got melons for life. Which reminds me, I should probably eat some. So yeah, I do like this. I really like this couch. There just needs to be more here. That's why it looks out of place. It's like, okay, I can sit here, I can entertain, whatnot. Maybe I'll have an adjacent couch right here. Maybe I'll move it up from the wall one. And then have another one right there or something. I don't know. I don't know. I'm always open for ideas. I mean, if any of you guys are any of the more designer type, then I'd certainly want your input. Without a doubt. I'm not sure if I showed this now that I think about it. Just my bedroom. This is my spawn. Very underfurnished. Got a painting, a torch, a little shelf. And you see, this works because it blends in, and then it kind of makes it look like it's supporting. I would almost be willing to put... Actually, how does this look? With half slabs here. Oh, you know what? That looks awesome, but freaking lighting glitch, man. Can't do anything about that. Fix your game, Jeb. Fix your game so I can have half slabs. And then down here, it's just sort of just a very, very small mining shaft. The only real thing that I wanted to do with it, well, I mean, aside from getting cobblestone, I might actually expand this area underneath my house. Like, well, right here, I think I'm going to extend this down to the length of the house. Maybe make like a storm cellar entrance. That's a trapdoor. And, actually, that's a really good idea, a storm cellar. I never even thought about that. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Good idea. Good idea, guy. And then, you know, these I'll probably make into stuff as well. You know, I'll hollow these out into rooms. I'm thinking of having some inside farming going. Although I kind of like the aesthetics on the outside. But the other real thing that I want to do, I do want to go far enough down to get down to lava. And that's just simply so I can get some obsidian, and then I can make myself another portal. I mean, this is just going to be my base of operations. This isn't where I'm going to do any like major builds. But I do need another portal in order to get to a new location. You know, just something to place in the nether hub. So, all I'm going for this area, like, it doesn't have to be big or anything. Huh. I thought that was a spider at first. And then I started to get freaked out because I had no idea what kind of spider looked like that. So, this area, I just kind of want it to look nice. I mean, this is going to be essentially my base of operations. It doesn't have to be extremely functional. You know, I'll save that for my big build. You know, when I say big build, think kind of like what Vintage Beef's got. On the outside, it's this massive castle, but on the inside, you know, it's not like perfectly matching what the inside of a castle would look like, but rather, instead it's functional. Like, he's got his wheat farm in there, and, you know, stuff like that. And I'll make use of glowstone and whatnot. The last idea I have for here that I think will look really freaking cool is something like all around, like every maybe 2 or 3 blocks, just have a block here with a redstone lantern on top. And then probably in that mine shaft area, I'm going to build a daylight sensor. So then, and I'm just going to have these, you know, block with a lantern you know, everything wired straight up underneath, have them all along the entire perimeter of my plot, and then they'll be all, because yeah, it'll look like this essentially there, and then that's a horrible representation, but use your imagination. I might even use some of the actual logs itself. Just whoa, mouse wheel didn't quite stop on the right spot. And yeah, and then when night comes, every single one of them all around my plot will get lit up. Now that'll serve a couple good uses. It'll not only look cool as hell, I mean, both aesthetically and the fact that it's, you know, it's freaking turning on at night, but that's also going to be really useful for minimizing mob spawns. I've had a couple mobs venture onto here. Fortunately, not many creepers, but it always causes my heart to stop whenever I see the creepers. And I'm also hoping that by having them like that, just kind of spaced off, it will serve as some, like a little fence, just some sort of deterrent to discourage mobs from coming here. And that's it, really. You know, some good ideas. And I think that when I'm done with this area, it's going to look freaking awesome. So yeah, aesthetics, you know, I'm probably going to do windows all on this side and that side. I'm probably going to, I don't know what I'm going to do here. I'm really not sure what I'm going to do up here. I was originally going to section this off into rooms, but I really like it wide open like this, so I'll probably just, I don't know. Again, I'm not really aiming for functionality. I'm not going to, like, set up an enchanting table or stuff like that. You know, all this is going to be purely cosmetic. You know, so I'm coming up with different furniture ideas and, you know, just way to decorate. I have a couple potted plants and yeah, that's it. So, let me know what you guys think so far. Again, I'm not the biggest on creative design. So yeah, I guess that's the tour of the place. You know, it's really come together and it's really looking nice. I don't think I'm gonna do much with this because, you know, I like just coming down, having my pool. Might have a little something over here, don't know. It's all gonna be purely cosmetic. So, again, if you guys have any ideas, you like what you're seeing, don't like what you're seeing, let me know. You know, I'm always open for ideas to, you know, help me get better at the building stuff. So, yeah, I mean, that's all I got. So, thanks for watching, guys, and until next time.